everyone. I'm pleased to see you again. Today I would like to teach the basic technique about Taekwondo. There's a basic is most of blocking and a punching strike and a basic stance. That is a base, is the structure of the technique is very important. If not understand it appropriately, this basic movement, really hard to you make it improve the journey of the Taekwondo. First of all, before you take the lesson, I would like to explanation the three important parts. First thing, we have to be understand clearly breathing technique, breathing function. The second one is you have to understand what is your balance proper control. Where is your body balance? You handle to that body balance, you move to more ease, more make it faster, more strength. Third thing, your muscle use. How to make your muscle proper use, with the proper your move, more your accessible power and speed you put it out. We just go back to what is a breathing control is. I teach you already all of my students. Maybe you're not this school of the students. Now you take a chance to learning basic your breathing control. We said is your whole there's a reverse breathing control. What does it mean that is? You are just normal breathing. Most of people just unconsciously just breathe in and breathe out with your lung. A reverse breathing control we call the Yog-Ho business. You're breathing in with your lung. And when you breathe out, and that symptom inflate your tummy. The example to you, when you breathe in, inflate your lung. When you breathe out, your lung is shrink, your tummy is inflate. Yeah, that symptom is we just reverse breathing. Example, this breathing is your properly, you can be more energized of your power sense. Example, there are most of the wild animals. They through the kind of this breathing. They naturally are more strength better than human body. Let me demonstrate how you're going to be your breathing like this. Just the open foot properly, just release, little your bend knee down, your hips back, your tummies out, your shoulders down. When you breathe in, hand goes up, when you breathe out, yes. And then nothing intensity your shoulder and the back, just in front of your lower tummy, you take a sense to your power, go through your forearm on your finger. Let me do it once again. Breathe in. And this kind of a repetition through with the breathing control, with this move, you can improve the power sense, your forearm and your hands. And then your hands will more improve the power. If you want to improve the strength of your finger with this breathing control, breathe in. Don't breathe out. Just power sense to your finger in front of your tanjan as much as you could. One more time. One, breathe in. That is basic your breathing control. So all kind of your learning basic technique, you just coordinating with this breathing function, symptom, you can be improved more power. The second way is what is your balance properly speaking? All kind of your blocking, punching, strike, relating to how you control your balance. That is more power, better than just your arms faster, your legs faster. That means your body center balance. Where is it? Just your hip area. As well, your front part of the tummy, we call tanjan. Each time when you use the right hand, your hips turning this direction, and then your hands go. When you use your left hand, your hip turning this direction. You think about your hip, just turn to right or turn to left. Every movement, you just understand that your move, your symptom, your easy handle to your speed and power. Now, why the beginner and just no experienced people couldn't use this hip is they too much consciously just arms, too much consciously they leg. That's why they just forget this movement. Second thing, they're too tense. If you're going to tense your body, really hard to move to your whole body, right? So release the tense as much as you could, just a hip turning. That is very important movement. For example, blocking, for example, punch, or your hip turning properly. And then you can improve the power, balance, speed very easily. Third thing, use your whole muscle is mean. Example, when you do punching, if you didn't know about Taekwondo, you're just punching like this, right? That is not bad, but you're still punching like this, you only just your part of the arm muscle using. Think about it, your fist back, turns like that, fist forward, turning like this. One way is to make a screw turning. That's we use the snap and the impact, that's right. But you just more, think about it. When you go to turns like this, you use the whole part of your muscle. Right? You have a bunch of muscle here. If you just go like this, you're part of your muscle working. You just go through your whole part of your muscle work. Then you use a knife hand chop too. Not just that way, you go turning. When you go inside too, you're turning. When you're blocking, you're turning. When you're blocking, turning. Go up, turning. Down, turning. Whole part of the move, all we make it screw turn. Whole muscle use, as much as you could. That is maximize your speed and power. Maybe not clear understand, we see in class, even in my office, you ask me, let me explanation is more detailized. The first step, let me teach about a stance technique. Let me teach the first stance. So what is a parallel stance? We call 준비서기. Other word, or English, is a ready stance. That is your attention, your foot position this way. 준비서기, ready stance, usually your left foot open the left hand side. And then this right foot and left foot room as much your shoulder room. That is your very proper distance of your balance. When you do this parallel stance, it has to be little bend knee down. Your hip to back, thumb is out, your back has to be straight up, open your shoulder, release, your chin's down. That is your parallel stand. Always watch over here, open stand. Most of your ready stance this way, your thumb, hands this shape. Maybe let me teach you later on. This one, how do you properly doing this? This is your basically ready to act, ready to move over stand, all your training sessions. Okay? Example here, breathe in, to breathe out. Oh, that's ready to stand. Maybe you didn't know how you're going to make your fist properly. When you do here fist, your bend knuckle there. 1, 2, 3. That is your proper how you grab your fist. 1, 2, 3. And then you make sure to be flat your finger, not like this, you crack your finger. When you do punching, you straight your wrist too deep. As well, when you do punching, your contact to your fist, index finger, middle finger knuckle, 2 knuckle. Only just you use the contact 2 knuckle, not punch of your fist. That is not proper use of your fist as well. Anyway, we go back to stance here. This down. Attention position. That is a parallel stance, ready stance. What is sitting stance? Sitting stance is one more stance open. Open. Feels like a sit. Your hips back. Thumb is forward. Shoulders are open. Now most of the time we practice a punching technique. Your blocking technique we learn, right? this way, down. So this sitting stand. Side of the view of a sitting stand. Hips back, tummy down, back to open, chin down. Ah, you do punching technique. That is a sitting stand. Okay. What is the 팔자석이 original of the name inside the stand? It's like a paddle, but your toe just against each other. Your heels out. Sitting down, you feel the difference when you're sitting like that. You can do practice punching technique. You can practice blocking technique. Each time, there is a very improving strength of your leg, ligament, and muscle, your balance too. What is the next stand? Walking stand. Just a walk, not stand swider, natural walk. 2, 3. 1, 2. Maybe you have it walking like this. You obviously change this walking stand. Just make you think about a highway to get the quick for your object. The feet has to be go from 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the tiger step. It's same as like this stand, just straight through front. The side of the view of the walking stand, say 1, 2, 3. Most of the time, when you walking stand, hands up, there's appropriate competing stance. The reason this walking stand, you make it quick as much as you could more easy. What is a forward stance? It's called akgubi. Forward, bend knee, straight leg, body over. You just practice punching and blocking. This forward stand. It's there, forward stand. Balance, forward, straight. Most of the time, it's a little aggressive act if you use this stance. The punching, strike technique. What is a back stance? This forward, back, bend the knee. When you still bend the knee, we call back stance, either L stance. The reason is making your foot L shape, L stance. When you do this back stance and L stance, your body center, the center point of the balance. Okay, back stance. What is a cat stance? We call a pomseogi. T means back sitting stance. Just your bend it down, your whole weight into your back, hit your back, straight up the body, from leg toss. It's like a cat walk. That's why I call it cat stance. Yeah. It's a cat stance. This very traditional stance with this stance, it needs to your strength of ability of your muscle and your ligament. The first time you're training, really uncomfortable, feel the pain go through, but this stance is very important.